together? You want me to leave?
Yes.
You want me to leave?
Go.
Fine. I'm going. It's over.
Yeah, she left me. All right, it's not funny. I loved her. But you know how it is. They want stability and security and a home and babies. You can't really blame them, you know. I'd like those things too. Yeah, but first things first. Don't you think I like those things? But anyone can have those things. You can get those things any day of the week. Almost everyone I know has those things. Yeah, except me. But that doesn't take any brilliance or insight or any real talent even. Big fucking deal.
It is a big deal, Jack. Do you think it was easy to be with you? I was trying to make plans to build a life with you. A future, to get beyond the day-to-day routines to something deeper and lasting, something real.
Oh, real? What is real? John Lennon said nothing is real.
Real is getting married, Jack. Making a commitment to someone, doing an honest day's work and building a future. Where is your future, Jack? You live in some far-off, distant future that doesn't even exist except in your own mind. Some future of your own imagining that may never even come to pass. Where is your future, Jack? I don't see it.
Oh, do we have to go through this again, Lisa? I told you, the future only exists as it pertains to the present. Presently, I'm here on this stage. This is what I do, who I am. I'm an actor.
You're a dreamer, Jack. A fantasist. How could I stay with you? You never even knew where your next paycheck was coming from, or when you would even work again. And I'm just supposed to stick around for when you finally make it big.
No. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You left. Good for you. Hey, I'm not bitter. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. C'est la vie.
I'm sorry, Jack. I still love you. I just couldn't wait anymore. 3 years is a long time. I still wish you all the best.
Are there any actors out there tonight?
Yeah. Right over here.
Too fucking many. Jesus. Was that a frighteningly familiar scene or what? Always breaks my heart to do that scene. But anyway, what can I say? I always knew I wanted to be an actor, even before I knew what an actor was. I started doing impressions at an early age. I could do, hi, I'm Elmo! Kermit the Frog here. I could do all the great Muppet voices, you know. By the time I was a teen, I was nailing De Niro, Brando, Pacino, any actor with an O at the end of his name. I was pretty sure I was different from most of the other kids in my social circle. While they were off playing with Nerf guns, I was in front of the mirror perfecting my Travis Bickle. Sure, every kid thinks he's different, but I really was.
Hey, Jack! I told you. You want to go to McAlpine to play some football?
Are you talking to me? There's no one else here. I'm standing here. You make the move. It's your move.
Yeah, Jack, we're talking to you. You know,
What are you doing?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm the only one here. Are you talking to me?
Christ, he's doing that weird shit again.
What a fucking loser.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Oh yeah? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Jack, you know, get your sneakers on so we can go play football? Come
Are
on,
you giving
Jack!
me orders? Listen, you cockroach. The only thing around here that gives orders is balls.
We got balls. Footballs, basketballs, baseballs, and you don't want to play with any of
I don't
them.
want to play with your balls. I want to play with my balls.
Okay, he's hopeless.
What about that time I dropped him on his head?
He was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. I could have had class. I could have been the contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am, let's face it.
He must have got switched at the hospital.
Seriously, Jack, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you sure you're our brother?
Yeah, Jack, come on. How come you never want to take walks or watch the game or, play some football or go on hikes or anything? Come on, Jack. Why?
I love you guys. Did I ever tell you that? I don't want to get sentimental or anything, but I really love you guys. You are going to be a very successful businessman, and you're going to marry a cute, blonde, society-type wife and have 2 beautiful daughters. Because that's what you want, and I think that's great. You are going to be a very successful lawyer and marry a cute redhead and have a little boy named Edward. You're both going to get exactly what you want. I'm very happy for both of you.
What about you, Jack?
Fucking
Yeah. What are you gonna get?
Don't. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is they always leave me. Hey guys, you left your male symbol oblong of camaraderie and backslash. Who gives a fuck? Maybe I'll play a football player one day. Okay, I better bulk. But you see what I mean? Maybe not. No one really does who isn't an actor. I mean, they might be able to sympathize somewhat, but what I want is real, honest-to-goodness empathy. I want you to actually feel how hard it is to get motivated to do anything else when you're an actor. Sure, it's limiting to a degree, but unless you've been up here and smelt the smell of the crowd and heard the roar of the grease paint, until you've been up here on the boards, in the spotlight, and felt that electric connection with an audience so intensely, you can't possibly relate. I mean, I feel it right now. You're all staring at me, watching me, waiting for me to say something, to do something. Why are you there? Why are you there? Yeah, you see me. Why am I here? What do you possibly hope to get from me? What can I possibly give to you? Something. Something.
Hello, Jack. Why are you here, Jack?
I am having trouble maintaining relationships with women.
And why do you think that is, Jack?
You know why, don't you?
You know, if I did, I wouldn't need an expensive shrink to ask me rhetorical questions. That's
Fair enough. Yet there must be some reason for your inability to maintain normal relations with the opposite sex.
Maybe I'm too sensitive.
Can one be too sensitive?
Hello? Van Gogh? Sylvia Plath? Kurt Cobain? Kanye West? All overly sensitive wrecks.
And you put yourself in the same category as those brilliant but unfortunate artists?
Well, why not?
Delusions of grandeur.
Okay, well, it's not fair to compare. After all, art is subjective, and I am an artist,
What kind of artist?
an actor.
I see. And how did you propose to pay for this session?
Okay, you see, that's part of the problem. Anytime I tell anybody I'm an actor, a carousel of images passes through their minds. Broke, insecure, unreliable, reckless, unstable, insecure, difficult, drugged out, bad attitude, selfish, egocentric, narcissistic, megalomaniac, schmoozer, lazy, loser, womanizer, dreamer, dirtbag, scumbag, fill in the blank bag, etc., etc., etc.
And you feel those labels are unwarranted?
Well, I didn't say that. It's just that as an actor, I'm convicted before I even go to trial. My reputation precedes me, more so than about any other profession I can think of. Except maybe lawyers.
As the great bard said, methinks he doth protest too much. This is the life you chose, Jack. Would you have it any other way?
Yeah.
Before we go any further, I'm not in a position to offer charitable counseling, but there are a few reputable government-sponsored agencies I could suggest.
Sit down. I said sit down. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, assuming I have no money to pay you. It's insulting. You're just like everyone else.
I apologize for my reticence, Jack. As long as you can assure me of payment, give me your word as a gentleman, we can proceed. Please sit down and continue.
I'm sorry I snapped at you.
Now then, when did you first realize you had to act?
It was in 5th grade. I was cast as Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro in a play our social studies teacher had us put on for the school.
Me?
Come on. This was very clear. Yes. She had us put on for the school. It was fantastic. I knew I was supposed to be there.
Jack!
Take that, Inca scum! Ha!
Jack, please, sit down. I have given you the lead role of Pizarro, but if you...
Listen, señorita. Do you not know who you are talking to? I am Francisco Pizarro, the magnificent plunderer of gold, rapier of women, and Inca buster extraordinaire. Do you dare question my audacity?
Jack, if you do not sit down, I am going to take the role of Pizarro away from you and give it to Stephen here.
Him? You would give the coveted role of Francisco Pizarro, the magnificent, to the simpering, whimpering worm who is not fit to share the same stage as me.
All right, that's it. Stephen, you are now Pizarro. Jack, you may be an Inca slave if you can behave.
Yay! Thank you, Miss Rowe! Thank you, Miss Rowe!
No! I bet you didn't know that Pizarro was eventually killed by a renegade Inca, did you?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm a method actor.
Anger issues.
Okay, well, that last part didn't actually happen, but ever since then, other actors have been trying to steal my roles.
Paranoia? this when you became enamored of the stage, smitten by the spotlight, seduced
Okay,
by...
listen, Doc. I'll do the acting. Calm down. But yeah, that's what opened my eyes to the possibilities of expression. My home life wasn't exactly the Brady Bunch. I had precious little guidance on that score.
Well, now we come to the germ of the problem. Little guidance on the home front. How was that?
Well, it was me, my brothers, my mother, and assorted stepfathers who filtered nightmarishly in and out of my life. My mother was usually busy keeping whichever former Nazi sadist she happened to be married to at the time happy. My brothers were usually busy with various sports and academic achievement, which left me plenty of time alone to amuse myself and get into various forms of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh yeah, trouble with a capital T. Yes, yes, yes. My friend Sonny and I, we broke into houses, stole money, rolled drunks for booze, and participated in all manners of unsupervised mayhem. We fancied ourselves American droogs and modeled our antisocial behavior off the villains from A Clockwork Orange. We had long ago exhausted the lexicon of common cuss words and took to making up our own, crude and obscure though they were.
Oi! What's up, wing slapper?
Choke on it, chin splat.
Hey! Where you going, you old bum fiddler?
Yeah, knobstick, we've got business with you.
Oh, no, please, I'm an old man. I don't want any trouble.
Oh.
I know, I don't got any money, no.
Shut up, butt monkey. If we want your opinion, we'll give it ya.
Yeah, snail-biting pisswhacker. What have we here? Holding out on us, you knobstick.
Please,
Just cheap-ass lizard spit.
Okay, please, just take the hooch, but just leave me alone, please.
I will take the ooch, alright, you old douche waffle, but you're not getting off that easy, no way, ain't that right, Jackson?
Out to the damn, yeah.
Please, what do you want from me? Just leave me alone.
What do we want from ye? I'll tell ye what we want from ye, you old clown-faced fartburger. What do we want from him, Jackie boy?
We want him to stand on his head and sing Stairway to Heaven backwards.
Yeah.
You nail-biting pisswhacker.
Yeah, then we'll douse you in the river till your weenus falls off.
I got into some trouble. I forgot how much fun that was.
Homicidal tendencies. So you were contemplating a life of crime at an early age. What turned you around?
Well, believe it or not, Doc, Sonny and I had gone to the high school one night to break some windows and generally vandalize the place when we heard some noise coming from inside the auditorium. My curiosity was piqued, so we went inside and noticed there was a play audition going on. I was utterly fascinated.
Oh, grim-looking night! Oh, night with you so black! Oh, night with our art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Oh, night!
Shut your piss hole!
I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall!
Hey, Tommy Wallbanger!
If you cannot curb your outburst, I will have to ask you to leave. Thomas, go ahead.
O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine!
He bites the nutsack.
Yeah, what a douche waffle.
You already said douche waffle.
No, I didn't. I said snail pecker.
No, snail pecker was mine. You definitely said douche waffle.
Oh, right, now I remember. It was after Bum Fiddler, right?
Yeah, I think so, you know. Anyway, I could do better than that grapefruit fucker.
Yeah.
O thou wall, show me thy face!
Some twat!
To blink through with mine eye.
Ein! What the hell's an ein? What kind of scrotum-sucking language is this?
I think it's British, yeah?
Boys, I told you, if you cannot control your outbursts, I will have to ask you to leave. This student is trying very hard to do a good reading, and you are disturbing him.
Oh, come on, man. He's got awful and you know it.
Yeah, he sucks the blue vein.
Oh, and I suppose one of you could do better.
Oh, I was hoping she'd say that. I could blow this dick weasel out the door.
Okay, young man, since you are so cocksure.
As she said, cock.
You are so sure that you can do better, then I will give you the opportunity. Thomas, step aside and please give our brash young friend here your script.
Yeah, Jack! Get some stage ass!
Oh, grim. Oh, look at night. Oh, night with hues so black. Oh, night whichever art when day is not.
Tell it, Jack! Tell it for real, you old twirlosaurus!
Shh! Oh, night. Oh, night. Alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, a wall. Oh, sweet, oh, lovely wall. That stands between her father's ground and mine. To blink through with mine eye.
My boy, you are going to have a brilliant career in the theater. Rehearsals start Monday night, 7 p.m. sharp. Do not be late. Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Oh, what a rotten peasant slave!
What happened then?
That was it. I had found my place. In that moment, my life changed. Somebody had finally listened to me. Somebody saw something valuable in me. I went from being destructive to constructive. A major overhaul took place. I went from being a degenerate to an actor. I started reading the classics. Ibsen, Chekhov, Miller, Williams. I memorized a dozen 3-minute monologues. I studied film actors. I took classes. I built sets. I drank coffee and smoked cigarettes. And I walked around with a newly minted air of self-importance. Like an actor. I knew that's where I belonged. I knew what I was in that moment, and it had a name. Actor. God help me, Jesus.
That's all it took? That's all the encouragement you needed?
Doc, listen, Doc, you don't understand. My home life was shit. My friends were juvenile delinquent losers. I had no niche. Nobody had ever listened to me before, not even my own family. They thought I was nuts.
Guess what, Mom? I was nominated for Paper Boy of the Year, and I got elected president of the student council.
Wonderful news, honey. Here, have some potatoes.
Potatoes.
Oh, please, they're so good for
Guess
you.
what, Mom? Letter came today from Princeton. Full academic scholarship and everything.
Well, why shouldn't the class valedictorian go to Princeton?
I killed the dog today. I hung him by his balls.
Guess what, Mom? I scored the winning touchdown in the football game. We won this trophy. Check it out.
Yes, dear. Your picture was in the paper today. You looked so handsome.
Serving you some salamander, huh?
Well, guess what, Mom? Mr. Howley put my name in for Who's Who among American high school students. He said out of 600 students, I was the one that qualified.
That's wonderful news, honey. I am so proud of my two babies.
I pissed on a drunk and I threw him in front of a train. I think his liver landed in some dog shit.
Why do I gotta eat with these kids?
Anyway, you see what I was up against?
We all go through that awkward stage. Sibling rivalry, feeling like we don't belong, feeling misunderstood. It's all a part of growing up, of finding out who we are, where we fit in. Some amount of alienation in youth is normal.
In youth, yeah, but I'm 28 years old. I still feel it hard to relate to non-actors.
These things take time. Everyone goes at their own pace in their own time. Not to worry. Now, tell me about your relationships with women. How did they affect your decision to become an actor?
Well, that was another big part of why I got into this whole acting thing. I had always liked women. They had always liked me. And if you're a straight guy in the theater, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. They treat you like some exotic animal. Dancers tell me the same thing.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jackie. You're so talented and sexy. You know that, right?
Thank you, Susie. I was just telling the audience.
I think you're the most delicious thing I've ever seen. I really do.
Oh, thanks, Susie. That's very flattering.
You have the most piercing eyes I've ever seen. I feel as though they could look right through me. And those lips. Oh, to be kissed by that sensuous mouth of yours.
Oh, Susie, what can I say?
Don't say anything at all, baby. Just take me. Take me. Oh, take me.
So I took her.
Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jack, you're so big. Oh, Jack.
Oh,
Jack.
Susie.
Jack.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
How would you characterize those early relationships with women?
Fun. Sporadic. Shallow. Unfulfilling. But I've come to the realization that that's about all I can expect. You know, I've had several semi-long-term relationships, but they just don't work out. But I love them. God knows I love them. But hell, they're a major part of why I got into this whole acting bit. I mean, when you have enough women telling you how talented and sexy you are, pretty soon you start to believe it. And you know what they say, once you start believing your own press.
And do you? Do you believe your own press? Do you rely on what others say about you, or do you feel victimized by their opinions of you and, like an actor, try to conform, chameleon-like, to their approximations?
Yes.
Yes, what?
A yes, ma'am.
Let me rephrase the question. In real life, do you have an identity beyond what people say about you, or are you a blank slate on which others ascribe their characterizations or expectations through which you act in order to gain acceptance?
What was the first part again? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I know what you mean, and I think there's a great deal of that in my character, a need to assimilate, to be accepted in order to be understood. But, you know, let's face it, in the eyes of normal society, I'm viewed as an oddity.
Do you ever do Les Mis?
Like every actor under the sun, yes, I've done Les Mis. I was once on a world tour, and we went to every major city in the world, and we started somewhere in the southern United States when I was minding my own business in Mississippi, and
tarnation are you supposed to be?
What do you mean?
Son, are you deaf? You got cash in your ears? You ain't from these here parts, is ya? Son, I asked you a question and you better answer right!
What is that?
Shit! You done had me plumb horn swaggled there for a minute, boy.
Damn straight.
Shit. You're lucky that you're from these parts. Because I was about to kick your ass from here to Sunday. Well, you know what? You're just a good old rebel shit kicker like me, ain't you?
Damn straight.
Well, let me show you around town here, boy. So we got us some pig picking down at the barn, and then we got us some nice fucking barn dance, and then we got us a nice beer drinking, wet t-shirt contest at the Longhorn Saloon. Now, boom! How you like that?
Damn straight.
Shit. I like you so much, I just might set you up with my little sister Betsy. How you like that?
Damn straight.
Shit, you sure got away with words, boy. Betsy don't like that. She's a sweet little piece of ass. And I should know. Oh, we gonna have us a hoedown! Yeah! Wait, oh shit. Sorry about that. Wait on me!
Anyway, he was right. His sister was a sweet little piece of ass. Oh, I wonder how he knew. But anyway, I've had similar interactions in just about every major city in the world. When people think you're just like them, it's a lot easier to deal with them.
So you advocate deceit.
As an actor, hell yeah, it's what we do.
Pathological liar.
Okay, let's face it, Doc. When people think you're just like them, it's a lot easier to deal with them. They tell you more, and the things they tell me make me blush.
Such as?
Well, there was this one woman in London. Lady Penelope.
Well, I can't recall when it first began, but you know how these things are, darling.
Oh yes, quite relatable. Better than you know. Do I ever quite rather?
At first, I thought there was something wrong with me. I mean, why should my husband prefer to have sex with an inflatable doll to having sex with me? Right?
Oh yes, oh dear, quite unnatural, I must say.
The only way I found out is because he's allergic to vinyl and broke out in a horrible rash right on his little tallywhacker.
Bravo, how unfortunate. Serves the bugger right.
Oh, Jack, I'm so glad you understand. I wasn't sure you would, being that you're from Essex. But you really seem to be someone I can confide in. Someone completely trustworthy and honest, with whom I can share my deepest, most intimate secrets and fantasies. I must admit, I thought you might be slightly put off when I told you about my own rather unique sexual proclivities.
Oh, yeah. No worries. You mean that interlude with the zebra? Yes, oh, quite relatable. I'm an animal lover myself. What ho?
Oh, Jack! You are the dearest, most sincere man I've ever met. Take me away from this place, Jack. Promise me you'll take me away someday. Forgive me, love. I do get rather taken away sometimes. Lord Bettington will no doubt be standing by with a disapproving scowl. I do believe he suspects something. Pooh! Let him suspect. Jackie dear, I'll wait your call!
Darling, speaking of calls, you do remember that teensy-weensy little call you said you'd make to your Uncle...
Oh, Uncle Nigel!
Yes, Uncle Nigel! You did mention he was the director of the Royal Shakespeare Conservatory, didn't you? Oh, it would be a great honor to audition for the man himself, and to be in a production of his. Well, it would be quite the feather in my bonnet. But I don't want to put you off if it's a bother.
Oh, not to worry, darling. A word from me and you're in like Flynn! Toodles, love! Until our next rendezvous.
I don't like to mix business with pleasure, but hey, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It appears you're not adverse to using your talent to manipulate others to get what you want.
Well, I'm no angel, but if it will allow me the opportunity to reach my maximum artistic potential, then sure.
Multiple personality disorder.
Well, listen, Doc, when people want you to be something else, you can't help it, but...
So, if you have a multiple personality disorder,
well, as an actor, you're asked to portray so many different characters and feel so many different emotions and act out so many different scenarios that eventually the lines between fantasy and reality blur. That's when I lose the limitations that most people are bound by.
and what limitations are you speaking of?
Certain socially accepted behavior patterns.
And you don't conform to these patterns?
Well, yes and no. I'm sort of a non-conformist conformist.
Would you like to explain?
Not really. Okay. In my profession, if I may loosely refer to it as such, I'm not exactly breaking any new ground or introducing any new method of acting or throwing any rules out the window, because basically there are no rules. It's whatever works, really. However, in the eyes of normal society, I'm viewed as an oddity, at best, a conversation piece.
So, generally, yes. I would say that real estate has been very, very good to me. And with the property values in the area rising 12% from year to year,
12%.
I will say that the future looks very promising indeed.
So promising.
I see you've been following our conversation.
Yes.
You seem to be in agreement with what I've been saying.
Yeah, definitely.
God, yes. And this is Darlene Flint.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jack.
I didn't catch that.
Jack.
Oh. Well, I was just telling Darlene here that the time to get into property is now. N-O-W. If you want to make a killing.
Well, who doesn't want to kill?
As a bank loan manager, I'm seeing more and more smart money going into condo development, retirement homes, even parking lots in some of the more congested areas.
Really?
Absolutely.
Definitely. By the way, Jack, you haven't told us where your game is.
Ooh, looks like a stockbroker to me.
Nah, I swear he's a lawyer. He's got that rootless amoral look about him.
Nope.
Ah, he's a doctor.
No, but I played one on TV.
A good one. Okay, let's see. Businessman?
No.
Dentist?
No.
Teacher?
No.
Hotel manager? Ooh, a pilot.
Fireman?
No.
Administrator?
No. Okay.
All right, no big deal. What in the world do you do for a living?
I'm an actor.
Guy, I think he's serious.
Really?
Yep.
Oh! How interesting.
Yes. I can't say that I've ever met an actor before.
Well, now you can.
Well, that's true.
Well, what kind of an actor are you?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
What have you been in?
Oh, lots of things. Movies, television, commercials, plays, you name it.
How nice.
Are you successful?
I think I managed to convey what the director and author want me to, yeah.
I think he means, do you make a lot of money at it?
Oh, that's what you meant by successful.
Well, of course.
Oh, how silly of me. I forgot which barometer of success we were using. No, I don't make a lot of money at it.
Oh. Well, as long as you enjoy it.
I enjoy playing the flute sometimes.
Yeah, I enjoy building my airplanes in my spare time. It's great that you're doing something with yourself. I think it's terrific that you want to be an actor.
I am an actor.
Well, of course you are. That's what I meant.
Uh-oh, I feel a major cliche coming.
Just think, Guy, maybe someday we'll be able to say, hey, I met him at a party once before he made it big.
Hey, well, I'm driving on empty here.
And I have to go to the little girl's room.
Yeah, so you excuse.
It's funny how when you're an actor, no one considers you successful unless you're famous.
Does that bother you?
I mean, yeah, a little. I mean, it would give me a certain amount of credibility amongst those who see monetary gains as the only true measure of success. I mean, money talks, bullshit walks, right? Speaking of cliches. But this is no passing habit. It's no hobby. It's this or nothing. I've spent my whole life learning this, living this, being this, studying this, whatever this is. I'm not about to just start giving it up to go sell insurance. I have bigger fish to fry. I'm after the big dream.
What's the big dream?
That's where I get everything I want, not just tiny, fleeting fragments of it, the whole enchilada. The fame, the family, the money, the kids, the fucking respect.
Can you have it both ways? I mean, isn't this non-conformist, conformist, go against your very nature?
My nature is changeable. It's whatever I want it to be. Or whatever the casting director wants me to be.
Casting director?
Yeah, like my agent calls me up and he says they, meaning the casting director or client or whatever, is casting the lead in this big budget picture. Spielberg is directing, Jennifer Lawrence is the love interest, the whole 9 yards. They want a Bradley Cooper type.
Why don't they just get Bradley Cooper?
Because he's not available. I'm not a Bradley Cooper type.
Are you a Bradley Cooper type?
No, I'm a who gives a fuck. I'm a Jack who type. But if they want Bradley Cooper, I gotta give them Bradley Cooper or a reasonable facsimile.
Why can't you just be yourself?
Because I'm nobody.
You're nobody.
Not nobody, but I'm not somebody.
I don't know. You seem to have a pretty healthy ego from where I sit.
Okay, listen, Doc. In Hollywood, I'm an unknown quantity. I have a name, but until I'm known, I'm nobody. I can't even be myself until I have a name. Once I have a name, I can be whoever I want to be, and it doesn't matter.
I don't get it.
Okay, take Al Pacino. Before he became Al Pacino, nobody knew who the hell he was. Until he started to act and people saw him and he started to get work, then he became Al Pacino. But he was always Al Pacino. But then he can take a fucking shit on screen, and not even a fucking good one, and people will laud him as a genius simply because he's Al Pacino. Yeah, the New York Times will rave, Al Pacino gives a masterful shit. The Newsweek will rave 5 stars for Pacino's brave excretions. The New York Times, Newsweek, the Time magazine will say Pacino's diarrhea is nothing short of a masterpiece. Siskel and Ebert, God rest their souls, will rise from the grave and give 2 decomposed thumbs up for Al Pacino, the man in desperate need of a Depend diaper, and so on, and so on, and so on,
Where does this
and so
all
on,
lead
and so on.
us?
How should I know? You're the shrink! Lisa. Hi. Did you forget something?
Yes, Jack. Something I never should have forgotten. After I left here, I did some deep soul searching. I've had a change of heart, Jack. An epiphany. I realized that there are more important things in life than security, a home, children, stability. You were right, Jack. Anyone can have those things any day of the week. I love you, Jack.
Oh, Lisa,
Jack, please take me back. I'm so sorry for any pain I caused you. I'm ready now, Jack. Ready to support you emotionally and financially in any decisions you make regarding your acting career. I want to back you up, Jack. I want to be there for you as your friend, your lover, your confidant, your rock. I want the big dream, Jack. I swear I do. I'm ready for it now. Please, tell me you want me there standing by your side in your majestic quest for fame, fortune, and artistic integrity.
Okay. What the hell?
Yes! Jack, I want to take you to an expensive dinner and a hot Broadway show to celebrate, okay? Get dressed and I'll meet you downstairs in 10 minutes. I love you so much.
Wow. Hello? Who? Mr. Spielberg. This is a great honor for me, sir. Yeah. You saw my audition tape. Really? You want me as the lead in the picture? Yes, of course. Yes, I can be in Hollywood tomorrow to sign the contract. Start shooting next week. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be there. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Mr. Spielberg. What? Call you Steve. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Steve. Great, Steve. See you tomorrow, Steve. Bye, Steve. That was Steve. I can't believe it. This is incredible. He wants me as the lead in the movie with Jennifer Lawrence, and they're going to give me 15 million plus points on the back end. He said he doesn't want me to be a Bradley Cooper type. He said he just wants me to be myself. That he could see that I'm much more interesting than Bradley Cooper. Can you believe it?
Congratulations, Jack.
I'm going to be an action figure.
I'm very happy for you, Jack. Now it appears our time is finished.
Oh, yes. I guess I won't be needing you anymore. I'll walk you out.
I hate to be impertinent, Jack, but there is this small matter of my fee.
Oh, yes. I'll mail it to you.
We discussed this, Jack. I don't work on credit. You knew that before we started the session.
Look, Doc, I'm going to be getting 15 mil, babe. You'll get your money.
Jack, didn't I ask you if you had the money before we started the session? Didn't you assure me that you had it?
Yeah, but I'm about to...
Didn't you
get
give
your
me
money.
your word
It's
as
no
a
big deal.
gentleman?
But you know
I'm
how-
very disappointed in you, Jack.
Oh, come on, but you know how it is. I'm an actor.
Jack, the relationship between a therapist and his patient is a delicate balance based on mutual trust, respect, and I would have hoped honesty.
It's fine.
You disturbed that gentle balance, Jack.
What are you doing?
You disturbed that fine balance. I can't have it. I'm sorry.
No.
He was really quite mad, you know. I did him a favor. After all, he was just an actor.